Are you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? And I'm gonna go back and answer. If you guys couldn't hear me, I'm gonna answer everybody's questions all over again. So okay. So I'm gonna run through these questions once again. So everybody, if you can hear me now. All right, here we go. Here we go again. Um, okay. First question was Dylan Malone 14 asked me. You guys hear me now? Uh, what do you think their society is like? And I said before that I think it's like any society. There's different divisions. Some get along, probably some don't. We kind of saw that in Predators. Like big ones don't get along with the little ones and things like that. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, definitely. You guys hear me? There we go. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Let's see. Next question. All right. Gemini. The Gemini girl asked me. She asked me, "How do you rank the movies, including AVP?" All right. Once again, here we go. 1, Predator. 2, Predators. 3, Predator 2, and the last are my least favorite, the AVP movies. There you go. Okay. Just making sure you guys can hear me. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Uh, Gemini girl asks another question. Did I feel that the Predator and Predator 2 was more of a serial killer than a hunter? Yes, I do. There were times in that movie he felt like he was just randomly killing people for no particular reason. It didn't feel like he was hunting. It felt more like he was just randomly killing, like a serial killer. Yes. So yes, indeed. Okay. Dylan Malone asked me, next one, do you think we'll ever see a female predator? I said, yes, I believe we will see a female. I hope we do see one because there are times in most animal species or just species in period, the females are the ones you really got to watch on. They're the more deadlier ones. And I've seen concept art of what a female predator would look like. And I'm just like, okay, that's not bad. Maybe the female predators are different than the males. Maybe the males are more the more brutish, beefy brawler type ones, while the what if the females are more of that sleek, agile, precise, deadlier hunter? So I would like to see that. Yes. All right. Um. The Spawn 17. What is your favorite predator out of all of them? The wolf, Big Red, what we saw in the Batman Dead Ends story, fanfic, the Celtic, or the Chopper. Like I said, I like the wolf, the original, the usual one. Okay. Uh, uh, the Gemini girl asked me, what's the predator's species name? It's Yalja. It's Yautja. That's how, which was which they first said it was in the comics. There you go. Dylan Malone says, this is the question that actually made me laugh. What what do you think the predator does when it's not hunting? And I said, well, I don't know, because it seems that's all it ever does. Um, Thoughts on Gemini girl actually? What are thoughts on the predator, super predator? Scary as fuck. You talk about that whole line of "you're one ugly motherfucker"? Yeah, that line applies to them. And guys, and their jaws are really big, and it even overlaps their helmet. I'm just like, oh my god, they're hideous, and I would hate to have that thing roaring in my face. Ugh. Um. Okay. Let me see. Most brutal moment. That was from Dylan Malone. Asked me. I said probably when Carl Weathers got his arm cut off and then got gutted. When Bill Dukes got shot right in the head, and you actually saw it from his point of view. And his next up was probably when some of the Jamaican posse members got killed by the Predator when they killed one of the Colombian drug lord generals, where the Predator, I remember that was just brutal to me. The remember that net that the Predator shoots out and it squeezes your face. You saw, I was just like, ooh, that looked like it hurt. Next up, okay. The next question is, Dylan Malone asked me, would I like to see a Predator hunt different aliens like Martians and like that? Like I said, yeah, the aliens I would love to see Predator try to go up against are the aliens from Mass Effect, because I think it would have a hard time with any one of those. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not. Maybe not. The the maybe not the Volus, but definitely the definitely someone like the Asari, the Krogan, the Solarians. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Next up, thoughts on the Predator 2. That was Gemini Girl. She asked me, Gemini Girl asked me that, and I said before, I don't hate it. It's probably my third favorite of the Predator out of the third Predator franchise. There were just times that I felt like the the sound or the editing was really off, because sometimes it sounded very dubbed, like they had to voice over it. Danny Glover definitely, Bill Paxton a couple of times. Yeah, it was really felt weird at times. It did make me feel that there were times in it the Predator felt like he was a rookie, and then at once Robert Rodriguez's one came out, it really gave me more of a thought about, yeah, then maybe it was a rookie. Um, there was just some things that it did just wrong. I was just like, okay. Um, let me see. Then Galactus Girl asked me, would I like to see the Predator hunt down human poachers? I said maybe. um, and she asked me then, what certain humans would I want the Predator to hunt? She says poachers and big game hunters. And I said probably the Taliban. So yeah. All right. And that was when people started saying they couldn't hear me, and I got to that. So let me go back real quick. I think I missed a question. Aha! Alana, you asked me, the Gemini girl asked me, would you like to see a movie based in a different century? Definitely. Definitely, I would love to see a Predator movie based in a different century instead of the modern time. Oh my God, I would love to see a Predator movie taking place in feudal Japan during samurai and ninja. Oh my God, I would love to see that. I would love to see that and see how they would be able to, a samurai, a Ronin, don't matter what, would be able to deal, how a ninja clan would have to deal with the Predator. Oh, yes, indeed. Uh, maybe even during, I would even love to see during maybe the French Indian War. I I would love to see a Predator movie during. If you're going modern, Alana, I'll even take this: a Predator movie during Vietnam or World War II or World War One. Definitely. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Okay, making sure everybody can hear me. I'm being heard, guys. Right? Y'all can hear me now, right? Just trying to make sure. Okay. Um. Would I want another what, John? Another what? Because if you're talking about another Predator movie, yeah. There Shane Black is working on another Predator. It's called The Predators or The Predator, and it comes out 2018 or 2017. So yeah. And if you're talking about another AVP movie, no, I don't. I don't care for those. Let's see. Next up, mm, Predator versus T-800. Somebody asked me this question on a submitted question. Would I like to see a Predator versus the Terminator? I kind of said, yeah, that'd be cool. Um, Indeed, it'd be kind of cool. So, definitely. Next question. Would you want another movie or a TV show? Uh, Probably have to be a movie. And so definitely it'd probably be a movie. Uh, a TV show, I'm not sure, depending on what network, where it can be kind of the same feel of Predator, but definitely a movie. I'll take another movie. Hey, okay, let's see. Next question. Okay, Gemini girl says, "Nice choices, Amano." Thank you, Alana. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just saying, a Predator movie in feudal Japan. Come on, I would love to see that. Because one of my favorite scenes uh from Predators is when Hanzo was facing the Predator and he took the Predator down with what? A katana by himself. He didn't had nobody help. Yeah, he died in the process, but he took it down too. So I give him a lot of respect for that. Um, Dylan Malone asked me, besides the Mass Effect series, where do you want to see the Predator in? Be cool to see him maybe in Star Wars. Star Wars be cool. Star Wars universe, maybe this Star Trek universe. Um, I could imagine seeing the Predator in the Outlaw Star universe. That'd be kind of cool too. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Least favorite Predator movie. I just answered that. Uh, I don't like any of the AVP movies. There you go. Not at all. If you can make a new Predator movie, uh, what will what will you do with it and why? Like I said, if I was doing an Alien, I would try to go into detail of why the predators seem to come to Earth more often. They come to Earth. They hunt humans more than we ever see them hunting other alien species. Why? What is the attraction to us? And I've said it before. I think the reason why they come here to Earth too much a lot is because of the fact that we humans are more unpredictable. We don't think we think on a different level than most mammals. We have a big a different type of mindset, and the predators use that, and they learn to become better hunters because of that. So, but I would still love to see. I would have the predator. It'd probably be called Predator. I call it Predator. Mm, it'd be something, but it would take place in feudal Japan, and I would love to see them going against, samurai and things like that. So yeah, definitely. Uh, yep, yep. Mm, 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 mm. You think Gail Simone could do a good comic series? Oh, see, somebody bring up Gail. I should have known this was coming. Uh, Honestly, I would have to say maybe. Um, Gail, as much as I love Gail, I don't really. I think she could maybe do maybe a few, maybe one shot stories, but not a series. Um, but I think Gail could go maybe a little bit more detail of like how do they really communicate, like things like that. Like we don't, it's really hard to understand like how they really communicate. You know, besides, okay, the Spawn. You asked that besides Mass Effect, what other cross? I just answered that before. Um, who would you choose as a director, as your director choice for a Predator movie? This is from Edmund Allen, new guy. Huh? Never seen him before. Hello, hello. Never seen you before. Welcome to my world, stranger. Let's see. Who would I want to see do a Predator movie? Uh, not not J.J. Abraham. I'm not gonna go there. Um, uh, hmm. Ooh, that's let me see. Um, that's a hard. That's a good question too. I don't think about that one. Um, hmm. Maybe George Miller. I'd like to see George Miller take a crack at it. At a Predator movie. Yeah, George Miller. George Miller would be one. Um, let's see. Hmm, I would say James Cameron, but I, I don't want to go there. Uh, maybe maybe George Lucas could probably do some. Maybe. Mm, yeah, those man, that's a hard question, but that's some of them. Definitely those would be some. Because you got to remember, the Predator movies is like a horror slash science fiction. Is like horror science fiction. So, yeah. Um, let's see. Yeah, you're welcome. Stop by anytime, Mr. Allen. Stop by anytime. Indeed, stop by anytime. Let's see. Okay, John, you said I would have Steven Spielberg do it. I'm not quite sure about Spielberg. I like Sir Steven, but Predator, I don't think he can knock out that. I really don't. I'm not too sure. I really don't see it really happening. Um, because no, Steven Spielberg doesn't really go that dark. Let me rephrase that. He can, but you don't see him do it often. And Predator gets dark very quickly. And Miller, I can see doing that. I mean, look at his Max series. That's dark as fuck, and it's like, yeah, I can see something like that. Um, so yeah, definitely. Uh, James Wan. James Wan, maybe too. He is doing a couple of movies. He does a lot of dark horror movies. I know he's got The Darkness coming out, and of course he's doing Aquaman. So yeah, maybe. That's not a bad. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Uh, Next up, Dilamone, do you have you seen any fan made Predator movies? I just answered this before on my submitted part. Somebody asked me this question before. Did I watch the fan made film Predator Dark Age? Yes, I did. I reviewed it. I actually, when I watched it, I reviewed it, and the people who made it commented on my vid and actually thanked me for watching it and kind of spreading, giving them a little spotlight. I thought it was well done. A Predator movie taking place in Dark Ages during the Dark Ages, during Knights. I think it took place during the third, somewhere in the Crusades. And I thought it was well done. It had a feel of the original, but just in a different era. They thought the Predator was more of a demon, and I thought it was really good. I liked it. I very much enjoyed it. I do recommend that to anybody who hasn't seen it. Um, Zack Snyder. Oh, that's a joke. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, please. Uh, Miller would be dope. JJ Hammer is good. I'm not saying JM is not good, but I don't want. I'm just saying I don't want every great sci-fi franchise attached to him. You know, he's already got the Star Trek. Predator. I don't want to see him going with. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's see. Next question. Just want to make sure. Mr. Allen, you asked me, how would you show the different personalities of the predator in a movie, such as social? Oh, okay, I get you. That's a good question too, because we don't really get to see that too much. I mean, besides, yes, okay, AVP, the ending, which the first one I'm talking about, where we saw Sanaa Lathan's character and the predator facing off against the queen. We kind of got a sense of like, okay, they can be kind of not all aggressive. Like he was showing her how to that the xenomorph's head is immune to its blood, and it can be used as a shield and stuff like that. True, but we don't really get to see like them show maybe compassion. Like there's got to be sometimes they have compassion for a fallen brother. I mean, we've seen one fall, they just come and pick it up. They didn't like. No, I would love to see them do maybe a ritual where if one of their own dies, there's like a ritual, and it's almost uh like a Viking's death. Like they send it off to wherever they believe. You know, like makes you wonder. Like, do they believe in a higher power? You know, do they believe in a higher power? You know, are they religious? No, good stuff. Like that's good questioning. You know, things like that make you wonder. Are they are they just these big brooding alien hunters, or do they have a real social society? And that is a good question that maybe Shane should kind of go into detail because he's the next one that's going to direct the movie. So that is an excellent question, Mr. Allen. I like that question indeed. I would do pretty much. It would probably have to come from more of the facials in a sense. Maybe the eyes would tell it more because the mouth don't really do much. Just goes open, close, open, close. So maybe body language shows a lot, and their facial, especially the eyes and things like that. So yeah. Okay, next question. The Gemini girl, Lana. Predator enters Wakanda. Ooh. 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 Okay. Ooh. Predator goes to Wakanda. Oh shit. All right. So Panther versus a Predator. Ooh, yeah. That'd be tight. I like that. I would love to see a predator try to enter Wakanda. Maybe try to hunt T'Challa. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be real good. If T'Challa can keep out stop scroll invasion of Wakanda, I think he can handle a predator. But yeah, I'm not saying T'Challa may not come out unscathed, but yeah, I think he beat a predator. Yep. Uh, very good points. Yeah, yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm just saying, we don't get to see like an emotional state from this creature. They just showcase it more as being a, you I can't do that. Their roar, things like that. But yeah. Uh, who John? Would you want Arnold back? Yes, I would love to see Dutch come back. And there's talks he might come back. I would like to see what's Dutch's mindset after his encounter with one of them. Like, what's he up to after while he faced down one of them in Central America? What was his mindset? How does he feel? Does he have nightmares? Does him and Anna, like, how do they, how does Dutch feel? Like, his whole squad got wiped out by just one, and him and Anna are the only ones that survived. Is he suffering from PSD? Some kind of post-traumatic disorder, something like that. But I would love to see Arnold come back for just to see where his mindset is now. Let's see next up. Next question, Mr. Allen. Wakanda, a very dope idea. Oh, he's talking to Alana. Yeah, so Alana, people like your idea. Do you think? This is from Dylan. Dylan Malone. Do you think they can coexist with other species? Probably. I don't think they hunt like all the time. That's something that they can't just be hunting nonstop. They gotta coexist with something. Like, just like, okay, it feels more like, at first it feels like more like, okay, if you're a tough warrior or something like that, yeah, they look at you as a challenge. So yeah, they will test their skills against you. But like I said, you go back to Predator 2, that one felt more like a damn serial killer. And I'm just like, no. You know what I'm saying? Mm, mm, mm. It would be dope to see the Predators training their young to be warriors. That would be cool. And I thought Predators was going to go into that kind of detail. Uh, we just saw that this is the place where they train, but there was like no younger version. So I would like to see that. Let's see. Yeah, like a rite to passage. Yeah, that'd be cool. Next question. Gemini girl. Thoughts. Um, Gemini girl. Thoughts on the Predator dogs. Oh, the Predator dogs from Predators. Those motherfuckers were badass. I was like, whoa, these motherfuckers are tough. I mean, if you remember, the big Russian guy, I think his name was Oleg or something like that. I'm trying to remember. He had that big mini gun, and he was just shooting this thing like the thing was probably no more than maybe 2 feet away from him, and he's just loading this minigun in him, and this thing is still coming. I'm like, damn, these things are tough. Like, I was impressed by them. I was like, yo, these shits is tough. But then it was just like, but then we saw them get picked off by forgetting the sniper's name. She was badass. I liked her. But yeah, that was those predator dogs was badass. I was loving them drinks. Uh, Next question. Let me see. All right, guys, we can keep going. I'm still going. I'm still going. Dylan Malone, what would Arnold and Danny Glover think of each other? You talking about their characters? I think it'd be mutual respect because they both survived. Um, but I give Arnold more props. He beat the Predator more on ingenuity. It wasn't, you know, yeah, Arnold got fucked up. Not even gonna lie. I mean, let's face it. Arnold got fucked up. Um, he did, but the way he led the Predator back to that trap, I thought it was pretty badass. I was like, he got you good. Like, he didn't see that coming, and he had that big rock just had to break his neck, and it was just like, yeah. So and then but with the when Danny fought the Predator in the ship, the Predator was times the Predator had Danny Glover right where he wanted him, and he just did almost the stereotypical, I'm going to enjoy this, and he got killed, you know. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Um. Let's see what we got here. I'm just make sure I'm not missing any questions. I probably am. Um. Probably am. Like, I got both the one box open, and I got it here so I can make sure I'm not missing anything. Uh. Predator versus the Ultimate Soldier, Captain. Ooh, Predator versus Cap. My man Steve. Yeah. The Sentinel of Liberty versus the Predator. That'd be good. Um, I think Cap could take it. I think Predator would have a Predator would definitely look at Cap as a worthy quarry. I think Steve would be able to handle himself against the Predator. Once again, I don't think he'd come out unscathed. I think he'd get a little injured, he'd get hurt before maybe the Avengers come and find him or wherever. That's the thing, is like the Predator's got to do a lot to try to get Cap away, because say what you want, Steve may not have been a founding member of the Avengers, but he's the heart and soul of the Avengers. And I'm talking about comic wise, not movie wise. Okay, not movie wise. MCU is like a different universe altogether. I'm talking about the original 616. Next up, I would like to see a movie on their planet. What do you think about that idea? Yes, 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 yes. Because Predators, once again, Predators, that wasn't their planet. It was just like where they train, where they become better hunters. Mr. Allen says, would you love to see the history of the Predators as far as wars, as wars fought, nations conquered? Yeah, that goes into more detail. Just not their planet. Like, do they have other colonies? Like, besides just their home world, do they have other colonies? Things like that. So yes, I would. I think the Predator's home planet would be sweet. Yep. I think I know I'm missing some questions. I'm missing questions. I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. I am. Okay. Robot Kaiju. Uh, 75. Would you? How would you do a Samurai Jack versus Predator crossover? Oh boy. I don't know if I would want to see that because Samurai Jack is still very cartoony. It's a lot different than doing a Batman versus Predator or a Superman versus Predator. Those are actual books. You know, Samurai Jack is just still way too cartoony for me, so I really wouldn't want to see it. Not at all. Um, mm, no offense, just nah. Let's see. Let's see. E. I know I'm missing a question. Aha, see, that's why I got two things up, just in case I know I'm missing question. All right, here we go. Next question. Tell us again. This is from Gemini Girl, guys. Tell us again your experience with the first movie. Okay. All right. Once again, I've got no problem talking about it again. Um, I'm a child of the '80s, guys. Once again, I'm a child of the '80s. I may not look my age, but I am. I was. I'm a child of the '80s. I'm 34, but I'm an '80s brat. I'm born and raised in the '80s. Grew up in the '90s a little bit too, of course, but I'm an '80s brat. That is my era. You know, that's my era. And to me, I've always felt it was probably one of the greatest eras to grow up in as a kid. And the first time I saw Predator was probably a year after, or a few months after it came out. I think it was a year because Predator came out. I was maybe 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah. Wait, Predator 1 came out in '87. Yeah, '87. I was 5. I was like 5 years old. I didn't see it until I was 6. And I remember watching it because my parents used to have me watching movies all the time. My very first movie that I can vividly remember was Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, that's how good my memory is in terms of my childhood. Um, and watching the first Predator movie, I was enjoying. I was just like, okay, and I was just asking mommy, mommy, daddy, what's killing these men? What's going on? You know, I didn't know. And my mom and dad used to just say it's the jungle killing them, baby. I'm like, okay. Uh, and I'll never forget when Shane Black's character, the one who used to read the Sergeant Rock comics, when he was chasing Anna, and he chased her and caught her, and then you know, he was like, "We're just trying to help you," and then and she looked behind, and then he turned around, and you see the predator coming at him. That scared the shit out of me. Like I was scared to death, and I vividly remember Alana just putting my head in my mom's chest because I was scared, and I was scared for a while with that. Like when he was in his optic camouflage, that scared me. That scared me. When I finally got to see what he looked like, that didn't scare me. It was his optic look that scared me. Like when he would be in the optic camouflage and you would see his eyes glow or something like that, that scared me. That is what scared me. Not when he finally got to finally see what he looks like. When I saw that for the first time, I was just like, I'll never forget where I just went. I just went like that. And I just said, Daddy, he looks funny. Like I just remember saying that, Daddy looks funny. That's it. I wasn't scared of what he looked like. When he was in his optic camouflage, that scared me. That scared me. But and watching Arnold get beat up, that was sad for me. You gotta remember, he was like my big hero. You know, he's one of my heroes, and seeing Arnold get beat, and it didn't make it any better when you hearing the Predator beat him up through the Predator's eyes, like when he's through his point of view, and he had that kind of childish voice. Yeah, that was, yeah. So yeah, my experience with the first Predator movie was good. It had vivid memories, but I wasn't scared of it like another certain alien creature that I'm still scared of to this day. I've tried to get over that fear, and I just can't. I've tried and I've tried and I tried to conquer that demon. And Alana, I've told you before, you know me better than most of any of these guys here. You know me that I've tried very hard to get over that, and I can't. I can't. Mm, 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 Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, let me make sure I'm not. Okay, Mr. Allen. Do you know what I would love to see a predator scientist, someone who had to engineer those ships exactly, exactly. Thumbs up, and you, damn, I don't. Mm, yeah, you exactly. Thumbs up for that question, Mr. Allen. Yeah, they have to be more than just hunters. There's got to be scientists. There's got to be engineers, weaponsmith, anybody who created that technology. There's got to be. That's stuff that they don't show, but I think they've shown in the comics. We need to see that on the big screen because not everybody's a comic reader. I'm excluding myself. I know Alana is definitely a comic reader, so yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, and and uh, and Spawn and all the other gang guys in here, I know they're comic readers. So yeah, we know, but we would want to see that big stream wise. Next question. Hey, Alana, Dylan has a question from your boy. One of your favorite heroes. Predator versus Daredevil. Okay. Let's see. Predator versus the Man Without Fear. Well, I can tell you right now, Predator's optic camouflage, all that ain't gonna work on Derek. Ain't gonna work on Matt. Not at all. It would not work on him. But Matt would have a real. That'd be a fight. That would be a fight for Matt. Definitely. You know, Matt's gonna really have to put all his skills to the test to defeat a Predator. Batman tried, nearly got killed by one of them. Uh, so yeah, definitely. Ooh, that'd be a fight. That'd be a hell of a fight, indeed. Man without fear. Mr. Allen, I'm a '80s kid too, homie. Well, okay. As always, children of the '80s, stand up. Don't matter which date you were born in the '80s, you're an '80s brat. Stand up. There you go. Robot Kaiju, what Predator comics do you recommend for someone like myself who's never read them? Um, Research anything, any Dark Horse. That's pretty much all you go from, because Dark Horse has all the comics. And but if you want to read any of the crossovers, Predator versus Batman, Predator versus Superman, Predator versus Judge Dredd. I know they're doing another Predator versus Judge Dredd versus Alien comic coming out soon. Um, uh, yeah, there's a like I said, there was a Predator versus Superman comic. I think it was under DC. Um, there's let me see. Let me see. Let me try to. I'm trying to make sure. Um, There are a lot of different Predator comics. There's a Predator Right to Passage, Predator Blood Feud. Most of these comics came out in the 90s. Um, and they do have a lot of trade paperback, so you could definitely find a lot. A lot of them are under Dark Horse, definitely. Um, there's a lot. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. There's just so much you can go into that would be really cool. Um, and there have been a lot of different Predators crossovers. There's been a Predator versus Aliens versus the Terminator comic. There was a Predator versus wait, wasn't there a Predator versus Magus, the robot fighter? I believe there was one. Two Batman versus Predator. One Superman versus Predator. Then there was a Superman and Batman versus Aliens versus Predator. Then there was a one shot of the Justice League versus the Predator. And yes, and then there was a Tarzan versus Predator. Um, it was a yeah, and I think Walter Simonson wrote that with Lee Weeks artwork. And I know there was one more. Um, I think there was a Predator versus Aliens versus Witchblade versus Darkness. I think there was one of those two. I can't remember all of them, but there's a bunch of stuff. There's a good definitely a good variety of books. It's not like who has a different arc. It's more like a lot of one shots that Dark Horse put out. But yeah, you do your research, you'll find them. I think a lot of them are online, but a lot of them are in trade paperback. Mm, John, do you think Moon Knight uh could take one down? Uh, Mark Spector, I think so, definitely. Depending on during which time of Mark, like when if he still had his original Moon Knight powers, yeah, that'd be interesting to see. But I think Mark could still take one on. Strongest Predator in your opinion, Dylan Malone? Uh, that I've seen would probably be them Super Predators. Those things are like, I mean, not only did they take straight up C4 to the face, like up close, you know, they're pretty tough. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I'd probably say them, definitely. All right, let me see. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, people are saying they're '90s guy. That's fine. uh, see, I know I'm missing. See, that's why I'm glad I got both things open because I know I'm missing questions. All right, we're still gonna keep going. I don't know where you guys are in terms of your timeline. It is now 12:18. So wherever you are in the world, if you're still with me, thank you very much. Thank you very much as always. But let's keep going. All right, Mr. Allen. Predator has a rich mythology. A rich mythology. Let me get a little closer. Okay. Predator has a rich mythology that's untapped. I want to see birthing rituals, mating rituals, politics, war strategy, etc. Yes. And I think you said music too. Yeah. And music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be more to this race, this alien race, than just, you know what I'm saying? Just hunting, you know, and killing and things like that. There's got to be more to it. Like any other alien race we've seen on the big screen, there's more to them than just what they are. Whether it's the 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 Cleons from Star Trek, you know, or the Vulcan, you know, there's more to them than just what they are, you know. So yeah, of course. Uh, Robot Kaiju, thanks. I'll have to check out some of these comics you mentioned. Yeah, check them out. You'll trust me. Mr. Allen, once again, Predator invades Asgard. What? No, which Asgard are we talking about? Are we talking comic Asgard where they are legitimately gods? Or are we talking MCU Asgard? Because if we're talking 616 Asgard, those are gods. They're literally gods. And Predator gonna die. Okay, if we're talking MCU Asgard, then okay, they may have a little bit of a fight. But we're talking M616 Asgard, Thor and all the rest of those, Heimdall, Sith, Valkyrie, Volstagg, all though they are gods and goddesses. It's over. Bye bye, Predator. Okay. Gemini Girl, thoughts on Predator in Mortal Kombat X? Knowing that I'm a big gamer and knowing I'm a big fighting game fan, including Mortal Kombat. This question was asked yesterday, submitted, but I didn't mind it, you know, to a degree. I didn't mind, you know, I do like some of the interactions with some of the characters. I know Bo Rai Chow literally says you're one ugly motherfucker. He literally says it. Most of them just say you are not of this world or something like that. But I didn't mind him, but honestly, you know, when it comes to the downloadable characters in Mortal Kombat, I really don't care about the guest star characters like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Leatherhead, even the Predator to some degree. I want just more of the characters of Mortal Kombat that we haven't seen. So when they introduced Borai Cho or Chow, Tanya, you know, those characters like that, I was more happy because it's like we haven't seen those characters in a while. So yeah, but it was cool. He was all right. His fatality could have been a little better, but it was cool. But I wouldn't say it was the worst game to put him because Mortal Kombat fit right for that character. You know what I'm saying? Predator versus the Stormhawks. Stormhawks are good, but I doubt he would hunt them because they're still kind of kids. You know, I doubt he'd hunt them. I doubt it. I noticed Predator doesn't hunt kids. We've seen that. He doesn't hunt kids. He doesn't hunt children. He doesn't kill pregnant women. So no, not indeed, not at all. Next question. Robot Kaji. GI Joe versus Predator. Another crossover that needs to happen. I'd take that. I'd take that. A Predator enters in between the war of the Joes and Cobra. That'd be interesting. I'd take that. Hell, if they can do a Street Fighter versus GI Joe crossover, which is happening now, it's out. I think they're up to issue 4 now of it, because I'm behind on it. But if they can do that, they can do but it would probably be IDW Dark Horse crossover. The Predator with the super soldier serum. Oh, wait, I missed one. Jojo. Oh, that's each. Missed Allen's just asked that. Depends because will the super soldier serum mix well with a Predator's chemistry? It does work on chemistry. This super soldier serum does not just work on everybody. It doesn't. It just doesn't work on everybody. Not sometimes it's your body chemistry that works. Why it works so well with Steve? Because he was perfect for it. His body chemistry is perfect, and we've seen that it can have effect on somebody who is not really. For example, Isaiah Bradley, the Black Captain America, Patriot's grandfather. See what his super soldier serum did to him later in his years after the war. It pretty much made him brain dead. He's practically brain dead. He's almost like a vegetable. So it don't work on everybody. But an alien, never seen it work on an alien, so I doubt he would need it. But if he did, that'd be scary. That's just scary. Predator versus Deadpool comic would be cool. Depending on who write it, because to me, the quintessential Deadpool writer is Joe Kelly. So I'd take Joe Kelly writing it. Predator versus TMT. That'd be cool. Depends. I'm a big Turtle fan. Yes, I am. But I would, yeah. And I am a big Turtles fan. But that's, once again, my era. Been a Turtle fan since the 80s. So, yeah. But I ain't a fan of their new movies. So don't even get into those with me. All right. All right. Serenity versus Predator would be that's another one. Directed by Josh Whedon. I'll take that. What if the Venom and Carnage symbiote took control of a Predator? It depends, because now the way they explain the symbiote, or now they have a real name, it does work on emotion. Like, so yeah, but still, that'd be scary. That would be, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. That'd be scary. Oh, Jesus. That would be, oh my God, that's scary. Uh, let's see. Make sure I ain't missing any questions. All right. Okay, here we go. The Predator in the Fallout series. Let's see. Green Lantern versus Predator. I'd like to see that, because if they can do Green Lantern mixing with Star Trek, I'd like to see that. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't think the Predator would beat the Lanterns. Their technology is good, but against a Lantern, I'm not quite sure. Favorite Gemini girl. Favorite line in a Predator movie. Favorite line in a Predator. Probably still one of my favorite lines is of course I'm not gonna the you're one ugly motherfucker. That's probably one, but one of my favorite lines in a Predator movie is oh, if it bleeds, we can kill it. I love that. I love that. I love that fucking line. I love that fucking line. I love that because it makes perfect sense. You know, it's like if he bleeds, we can kill it. We can kill it. You know. Um, so yeah. hmm hmm Um, so let me just make sure. Okay, guys. So you guys start getting your last few questions together because I'm about to wrap this up. But yeah. So just get your last question. Start hitting me with your last questions. Few questions. What if you had a Predator movie that had a lot of alien? What if you had a Predator movie that had a lot of the alien movies crossover? Wait, wait. Oh, okay. Critters, Alien Nation, etc. Ooh, that'd be a really big budget. You know, depending on you got this and that. Maybe not, but it'd be probably a lot of CGI would have to go into it. But I'm big with more practical effects. Uh, that'd be something. That would be something indeed. Um, yeah, it would. It would. Yes, indeed. Um, Starship Troopers versus Predator. That's another one that'd be kind of cool. But they're all fighting the bugs. So yeah. All right. Make sure Predator versus Cyborg. That'd be interesting too. Because I don't think because Cyborg is not like RoboCop. He's not very. He's very agile. So that'd be interesting indeed. So yeah, definitely. Um, I would love to see Victor, see what Victor can do against one of them. All right, Gemini girl asked me, what video game characters would you like to see see crossover with Predator? Okay, I already talked about Mass Effect, so I'll get rid of that. Mega Man, yeah, that'd be good. Um, Gears of War, yeah, that's a good one. Um, let's see. I'll do one more. Let me see, one more. Ooh, maybe Dead Space. You know, the character from Dead Space. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. What would you think of a Halo Predator crossover? Do you think the Abbenner could take down? You know, I'm not the biggest Halo fan. I've never have been. You know, that may come to some people are not surprised at that, but anybody new to my channel and things like that may like, oh, that's blasphemy. Yeah, you know, I've never been the biggest Halo fan. I really have not. I respect the franchise. I respect Master Chief and all that, but I've never been the biggest Halo fan. But I know the characters and stuff like that, and that would be interesting to see. Uh, Predator come into it because I definitely feel that a Predator would look at Master Chief as a worthy adversary, a quarry to go after. But definitely. Mm, Red Hood versus the Predator. Jason dead. If Jason's own mentor couldn't beat the Predator, what do you mean Jason couldn't beat him? You know, the guy who taught him, then Jason's dead. Bye bye, Jason. Predator versus Ryu. Oh, see, now you're gonna throw Street Fighter into my joint, right? I'm a big Street Fighter fan. That's close to my heart, man. And depending on if Ryu goes evil, bye bye Predator. And speaking of which, I do maybe we'll probably see Predator probably try to go hand in hand with Ryu, you know, like he did with, remember with Arnold, he took on and he stopped, he was fighting hand to hand. But I don't think a Predator could take a Hadouken. I don't think Predator could take a Dragon Punch, and I damn sure don't think he could take a Hurricane Kick. But if Ryu goes evil, it's over. That'd be pretty interesting. Predator versus Taskmaster, that'd be interesting too. You know, Taskmaster, you know, can probably, you know, we'll watch him and mimic what his fighting moves. Remember, Taskmaster can't mimic, he can't, he has photographic memory, but he can't mimic like powers and stuff. So that'd be interesting. Let me see. All right, I missed the question. Okay, last question from Gemini Girl. Okay, thanks again, Alana, for coming through. I appreciate it very much. I'll see you on Twitter and things like that. As always, not Twitter, Facebook. Excuse me. Last question. Predator in Assassin's Creed. We already got the war with the Assassins and the Templars, and then you add in another player to the game. That'd be excellent. Don't matter which assassin. Man, that'd be interesting. No, matter of fact, it probably would. First of all, let's exclude Edward Kenway. You know, Connor's grandfather. Exclude him because his stuff takes place more on the waters and stuff, and we've never seen the Predators, you know, in the open water like that. So Altair, Ezio, my man Connor, that's my boy. The newest ones for the brother and sister, you know, all those others. That'd be interesting to see. Yes, indeed. All right, and thank you, Alana, once again. Thank you once again, guys. Let's see. Oh, I'm so glad you said Gears of War. That would have been, yeah. I definitely could see a Predator in the Gears of War. You know, because that's a different planet too. That's not Earth. They're on a different planet. So yeah, enter the war with them and the wretches and things like that, and then you add the Predator in there. You know, I could see Predator even going after General Ram at one point. That'd have been interesting. All right. Why do you think some of the other Predator movies didn't do as well as the first? Well, if you remember, Mr. Allen, the first movie didn't do well at the box office either. It didn't. Um, it didn't do so well. It wasn't until it came to home entertainment that's where the following came from, and then people really got on board. But it didn't do well at the box office. It really didn't do as well as they wanted it to do. And you probably know this too. Remember that it was supposed to be Van Damme as the Predator, and they wanted more of a sleek ninja-esque like Predator hunter, with martial arts skills and everything like that. But the costume was way too big for Van Damme as well, and they changed the concept a little bit. But yeah, but I thought Predators was good. I thought that was really well done. It had a very good standard storyline. It felt very much like the first one. I gave a lot of props to guys like Adrian Brody, who's not known for doing roles like that, but he got in a great shape for that role. I was like, yo, got to give it to Adrian, Mr. Brody. He got into great shape for the role. Um, you know, uh, and with Predator 2, you know, I don't hate Danny Glover. I'll always like him, but I just like there could have been somebody else to play that role a little bit. But there's just funny parts in that movie just make me laugh. Um, but it did feel like it had editorial problems. Like people felt like the voicing was dubbed and things like that. And AVP, that just looked like that was just for fanfare. Oh, they're finally doing it, but with no real story. It was just crap to me. Mm. It's just how it is. Um, Going to bed, but thank you for asking my questions. Good night, Dylan. All right. And sorry about my phone once again. Yo, man, thanks for answering my questions. Can't wait for another to chat again. Thanks again. This was a great Q&A. I had a lot of fun. Looking for the next one. Agreed on all points. Only points. Okay. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. If you have not asked questions before, on the announcement vid, I did an announcement vid for May's theme for my theme Q&As. And May is all about Marvel Comics once again. I did Marvel before. I'm doing it again. So if you subscribe to me, go look through my vids, and you'll find May. Look for the thumbnail that has the Predator and Marvel Comics on it. That's where you can, if you can't make it for the live event, then you can ask your questions there. But May will definitely bring, and I'll be doing that at the end of the month. As always, I do my theme Q&As. So we're gonna let me see. May, I'll do it. I'm gonna do that Q&A the final full week of May. So it will be on the 26th of May. That will be my Marvel Comics Volume 2 Q&A. Remember, there's going to be two parts, as always. My theme Q&As have two parts. The people that submitted questions, I answer those questions there. I answer those questions in a separate vid, and then I do the live event then. But then, of course, also, guys, I do sometimes just do a special, special Q&As, whether it's a certain amount of subscribers I've made or anniversary of how long I've been on YouTube, things like that. Doesn't matter. Or I just hit you with maybe a Thursday, like a special Q&A. But other than that, guys, I want to thank everybody who came through, asked some questions, had some fun. Watch this Omni Geek High Lord of New York just shoot his mouth off, as always. And you guys know the deal. You know where you can find me. You can find me here. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Tumblr. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Wherever your heart desires, wherever you want to follow me, follow me. And for all those who have come here, I have a saying. You enter my world, you're not going to want to leave. in a good way. So welcome to my world, people. And other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid, the I'm the Geek High Lord of New York, saying peace, one love, stay tuned, keep it real, guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Ta-ta. I am out of here. Have a good night, guys.